Everybody, it's really great to see you here. I just want to mention that there is a trigger warning for my talk. So if you do need to leave, if you do need to just take a moment, there is a quiet room where you can go. There we go. I need one of these. I was going to talk to you today about the urgent need for conscious advertising. But because of what's going on in the States right now, I felt like I couldn't do that anymore. I couldn't give you a really nice, uplifting talk about what it means to work with your values. Unfortunately, I've got to talk to you about something that I don't want to talk to you about. I'm sweating up here, but I think it's so important. So I work for Conscious Advertising Network. We are 150 organizations, and we're on a mission to ensure that the ethics catches up with the technology of modern advertising. And you see on there, we've got big brands, we've got agencies, we've got ad tech providers, we've got civil society, and we all talk to each other, and we all try and create kind of better solutions for some of the issues that advertising is causing. So we work across 6 different manifestos. We've got a 7th on the way. We cover things like hate speech, misinformation, children's well-being. And you might ask what those have to do with advertising. And basically, advertising funds our media spaces. The revenue that the ad spend that we, and the revenue from the money that we place has a serious impact on national discourse, on what we say, what we think around topics. And unfortunately today, I have to talk to you about Roe versus Wade, and I have to talk to you about abortion. I don't want to do this, but I have to. Now, for those of you that don't know what's happening in the States right now, the US Supreme Court is about to overturn a long-standing legal precedent, and what that could lead to is abortion becoming illegal in half of the American states. And the impacts I don't need to tell you that the impact of that on women and other menstruators will be enormous. We were talking about it the other day, and we realized that there might be bounty hunters on state lines waiting to check in on women who might be moving states to seek the help that they need. And what I hate to tell you about this is that we are supporting this. The organizations that we work for are funding, not only making kind of donations to senators who support this, but also committees. So this is an example from Judd Legum of Popular Information, just listing some of the numbers that are out there. And I'm going to pick on Amazon. Amazon have donated almost kind of $1 million to anti-abortion political committees. But this problem doesn't stop there. The problem is also with our advertising and where we are placing it. So let's have a look at just where Amazon's advertising is appearing. What I'm going to show you is not very nice. The discourse in America right now around this is rife with misinformation and with really, really graphic, scary commentary and imagery. So Amazon is supporting, inadvertently, this kind of content, talking about the left kind of killing children, essentially. And here we have Democrats want the unlimited ability to kill preborn babies, brought to you by Spotify. A piece of content on YouTube from Ben Shapiro talking about Mother's Day and hijacking Mother's Day to talk about this debate, brought to you by KLM. The abortion demons attack pro-life justices, brought to you by Sage Computing. And this, killing babies is worse than war, brought to you by Monday.com. Now, the kind of commentary that we see on this is something from Ben Shapiro again, is divisive, it is polarizing, it is scary. And by letting our advertising appear next to it, we are inadvertently funding it and inadvertently legitimizing it. Here we have the LSE. On Fox, where 7% of guests discussing this issue were white, we know that this issue will disproportionately affect people of color in the States, and 64% were cis men. We can see comments like this from the In Graham angle, and we can see this from Janine Pirro. And Fox's leading advertisers, again, big organizations, big pharma organizations, kind of big household names, inadvertently legitimizing this kind of content. We, as a collective group, can stop this. In here are decision makers. In here are people who, can actually take action on this. We can ask the organisations we work for and we work with why they are donating to senators and committees that support this. And we can also have a real think about where our advertising is going and what our advertising is funding and supporting. If you would like to talk to us about this, please get in contact with the Conscious Advertising Network, because we feel strongly that this isn't the way to go.